the most important piece is our relationships. Our relationships with our parents or whomever we may find ourselves caring for. Our relationships with our siblings, our aunts, our uncles, whoever else may be involved. Our relationships with our neighbors. We want to preserve these relationships. And unfortunately, if you end up finding yourself in the chaos of a crisis and unprepared, the tensions that arise in these relationships can often break them. You can find yourself at odds with your parents or with that person you're getting ready to care for because you haven't prepared, because you don't have documents in place, you don't have access to health care. You haven't talked with your other family members about it. I think I started out maybe saying a lot of us end up in caregiving by default. Oh, there's a crisis. Okay, I'm here. What do I do? Okay, and boom, you're in it. Have your conversations with your family members, with your siblings, with your aunts and uncles if they're involved. Talk to their neighbors, not yours necessarily at this point, but their neighbors, because their neighbors care about them. Family members, who's going to help, when, how, what role will they take, when will they help? If you're the power of attorney for healthcare, or are you empowered to make those decisions without them? What about the finances? What kind of information needs to be shared there? And how are decisions going to be made? If you're the primary caregiver, is that ultimately up to you? And here's a big question. Will you be compensated as a caregiver? And there are ways to do this, because at some point in your caregiving journey, depending on how long it lasts, you may find yourself compromising your work and your career. Not so with everyone, but many people. Listen, don't judge, and check your emotions. This is not the time to get frustrated and yell and walk away. Find your sources of disagreement. That's what you work through, and aim towards a solution and problem solve. It's a problem to solve.